All right, week 2, let's go. So, dropped off the baby. Only one baby because the other baby was sick. And then headed straight to class. It was a bit chilly and sprinkling. And this is as much water that we got. It wasn't raining at all. It was just sprinkles. And then headed over to park at the Pangea parking lot, which is supposed to be the Good Meter parking lot, because they did add more student parking spots, which was nice. Then after finding a parking spot pretty easily, I headed over to the stairs to go right upstairs and take the student bus. And here we are in the bus, and there was a sign, but it has been done. It's like a surveyor's study, something like that. And then heading over to my only lecture on Mondays. And then checking out the parking structure, make sure that they didn't change anything and it looks like it's the same thing. There's a math building. And then I'm in class. And then after class, I just went straight walking towards the parking lot. And I almost crashed into that sky because I was not looking where I was going. And also look at these beautiful new buildings. This is my first time seeing this. Last year there was a lot of construction, but it's finally been revealed and looks so pretty. It look kind of like ship containers. And yes, this is me heading out back home. And the parking situation later on is crazy, but right now in the morning for me it was fine. And then getting home, mashed up some beans, day 2 beans, mash them up. And then I wanted to share all the little goodies that I got from the First Friday event at the Amazon tabling that they had. They were giving away a bag filled with a bunch of little stuff, all these things. Except for the candies and the snacks, I think everything was inside this Amazon bag. Actually, this was not in it, and this wasn't either. These were from 2 different other booths and offices. But other than that, everything else, I think, was in the bag. And then this little bag was so cute. I liked it. Canvas. Looks like you can color it. It's just like a white canvas with black letterings and pictures, and it's pretty cute. And then I had a little bit of time to work on getting everything like 100% that it's in my agenda. I had actually planned to go wash, but I wasn't going to have enough time, so I decided to do this instead. And I was glad I did this again because for one of the classes I did not add like the weekly discussion board things that were due. So I caught that and I was able to add that. I also just made sure to find some books, and I was also listening to like the professor in the background, since his class is podcasted. Then after I finished, I went to go pick up the baby, and while I waited, I worked on my crochet project that I started on my child's first day of school. So this is the second part, and yeah, it's going good. I'm almost I'm like a little bit over halfway. And then after pickup, it was time for dance, and my daughter was doing her hair, and I was holding her gel, making sure it didn't fall. And I was asking my assistant to see if he could record me. And then it was practice piano time. My child asked me if I could sit with her and watch her practice, and I did. And that was week 1, day 1. Or week 1, day 3.